Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I am Nancy Quinn, business coach and body language trainer to interior designers. Welcome. And I am here with my associate coach and luxury interior designer, Lesley Myrick. Good morning, Lesley.
Good morning, Nancy.
I'm excited to talk about this topic, but before we even get into it, I want to make sure we tell everybody that you may not know, but we actually have a membership site called The Essentials, where if you feel like you want guidance and lessons and you're a self-learner and can self-pace, we have over 100 templates, lessons, videos, instructions on how to run your interior design business in a program called Our Essentials. It's $197 a month and it's self-paced. And it's 100% of everything I teach in the Profit Insider Academy to my one-on-one clients. It's just at your own pace. So just wanted to let everyone know that there's a link in the description if you want to go check out what's included in the essentials. It's really important to always make sure you're growing your business and learning, right? Lesley, you do this all the time.
Yeah, I mean, things are changing, feels like now with AI, like minute by minute, and marketing changes, strategies to grow change, how you price. That's all in there. It's like Nancy in a box at your own pace. I love it.
Yeah,
I love our
it's
essentials.
that's how we should brand it. Nancy in a box at your own pace. So our essentials are all the lessons behind everything Lesley and I teach, and that is accessible to anyone who may not be ready for full-blown coaching, but they want all the lessons and they want to self-pace and do it themselves. 24/7, our membership site is available. It's called The Essentials. The link is in the description if you're interested. So now let's go to our question of the day for our Profitable Interior Designer broadcast.
Yes. So we're talking about hiring help today. And Jana has asked, I need to hire for my firm and don't know where to start. Are people still using job posting sites like Indeed or Craigslist? Which I love that question because I'm like, you are my age, because I would also think Indeed or Craigslist. Yes. What do I need to put in my job description for a design assistant?
Okay. So let's start with the where to post a job description. So you know what? Indeed is still a thing.
I agree. Craigslist, I would probably not waste your time.
I would not go with the Craigslist, in my opinion, for any kind of a design assistant. LinkedIn is a good spot too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Right. I noticed that Business of Home, I don't know if they charge for it, but they also have job listings.
Yes.
Right. The Interior Design Society also, I believe, has a network. If you're looking to hire, they have the ability to get that out on a post to their following as well. And then, of course, we have the Interior Design Business Forum that once a month, I believe it might be pinned to the top of the group. I may have to check that. We post if you're looking for assistance, you can post it here. We ask you not to post it just directly on the wall because it messes up the other things that people are asking for, and people tend to spam you. So if you keep it underneath our post, if you're looking to hire, please put it in a comment and people can go there and look to see if something is a good fit for them. What else?
Your own social and professional network. So if you are part of a co-working space, a networking group, a church group or community, something where you are around other humans who might know amazing people, let them know that you're hiring. That's actually how I found my design assistant. I reached out, I put a post in the group for our local co-working space and got connected with someone who was amazing. I never would have found her otherwise. So don't discount. I mean, just like the best clients often come from referrals, the best staff can come from referrals as well. You never know who in your network knows someone.
Absolutely. Even the other moms or dads up at school, right? I mean, like if you're doing pickup where you get to know them, you just have to start. This is what I always tell everyone. It's the same as marketing to get business. You need to be able to talk to people about your business without feeling icky about it, right? So when someone says to you, what's going on? What's new? You know what? You can say anything. One of the things you could say is, things are great. My business is moving up and I'm really busy and I'm actually looking for an assistant that has the following skills, because you never know who you're talking to. They may have somebody, right? Definitely your Facebook personal profile could be a place where you're posting, I'm looking for an assistant. If you're interested, please private message me. your Instagram, if you have a decent following, especially in your reels and your stories, like you could keep posting that you're looking for someone. And then all the other places we mentioned, Indeed, LinkedIn, Business at Home, IDS, and the Interior Design Business Forum Facebook group underneath the pinned post, where we allow you to do that. Anything else we're missing?
In terms of where to post, I think that's a good start.
That is a good start. And there are always other places in your local community. You could have a interior design school in your community.
That's a good one, Nancy. Reaching out, being a great intern that then evolves into a design assistant or a recent graduate.
Yes, I have a funny story. So when I was an art framing and accessory consultant, I was a solopreneur, just like a lot of you. And then I got to the point where I needed help. At the time, afraid to even mention this, The Apprentice was the big show on TV. So I did a little job description saying I'm looking for an apprentice, and I posted it on in a interior design school on Long Island, and that's how I got my first employee.
See?
Right, and she had an art background, and she was taking a CAD program, and she had a little interior design interest. She was great, still is. She's around, and that is one way to do it as well. Ask, call, or post in an interior design school near you or college that has a program. Okay, now let's talk about the next part of that, description for a design assistant.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a whole staffing section in our essentials that gives you job descriptions for various roles within your design firm. It gives you a full list of roles that should be operating in your design firm, so you can determine, are you the one doing it or someone else? Well, you're the one doing everything when you're a solopreneur, or should be, right? And then what you can start delegating. So as a design assistant, they do very different things, right? Every firm's design assistant does different things.
Yeah.
Right? So if you were to hire a design assistant, what are some of the things your virtual design assistant does for you?
3D renderings, the real technical drawings. Those are great things I like to outsource. I like help with sourcing. Once I've sort of come up with a concept, I will happily hand off some of the little minute details to someone else. So I think you make a great point, Nancy. It's really important to understand what do you like doing, and then what do you not like doing that somebody could help support you with.
Yes. Okay. I think we might have died for a half a second on the internet here, but we're back, I think. Yes. So I always say, if you're in my essentials and you can take down the list, go access the list of every function in an interior design firm, start noting, is it my job? Should it be someone else's? And start listing out, does this take you? Remember, we have that exercise, time, money, or fearlessness, right?
Yep.
What it takes to do certain things. That's on the marketing side. But it's interesting also to do it for your business side, to do your outreach to past clients, to write blogs, to write emails, to source, to do your CAD drawings, your floor plans, anything you don't like to do as design assistant can do. Right? So it's not that hard to figure out what you want a design assistant to do, as long as you don't take the premise that there's only one job description, right? It can be many things. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to sort of touch on that too, because I think, and maybe this isn't Jana's concern, but I think everyone's first instinct as an interior designer is, I need to hire a design assistant. But listen, if you love design, you might be better off hiring an administrator, someone to take the admin tasks off your plate so you can design. Some people want to be designers and be supported in that. Other people want to take more of that CEO role, overseeing the business. So hiring a design assistant can be great. I say that because I want you to go into the essentials and look at all the positions and what they can do, and realize maybe what you thought you needed to hire for isn't what you need to hire for. And you might be able to find someone to take those things off your plate you don't love, to allow you to really focus on what you do love, like why you got into this in the first place.
Exactly. So there's not a one size design assistant that fits all, is basically what we're saying. We're saying, take the functions, figure out what you love to do, what you want to do, what you have time to do, and you give the rest to the design assistant. And I've even been known to say, if you hire a design assistant, make sure you add that on. At times, there may be a personal errand that you run as well for me in your travels, perhaps picking up samples, dropping off samples, and things like that. All right. Tell everyone what the final tip is when it comes to hiring.
It's not glamorous, not one you're going to want to hear. And you've probably heard it before, but it is very true. You want to hire slow, fire fast. Take your time hiring. Make sure they are a fit in skill set, in personality, in values. Make sure that they are a fit. Like, you don't try to fit a square peg in a round hole. It will not go well. And if you have someone on your team that you know isn't quite working, but you just don't want to deal with it, please deal with it. Yes. Dragging it out is not good for you or your business. Hire slow, fire fast.
Absolutely. You know what? We know with our profit insiders, and especially our elite profit insiders, they are always hiring and firing. And it's disappointing sometimes where you think I did what you said, Nancy. I took the interview questions from your membership site, Our Essentials. I went through them. I asked the questions. I gave even a sample to the designer to test their skill. I hired slow. I really liked this person. And suddenly now, 3 weeks in, they hate the person because they're doing everything wrong, not at the skill level they said they could do, or even exhibited in the little mini sample they did for you. And it's causing you more and more and more anxiety because you need to get rid of this person. But instead what you do, well, they're good at this one thing, and now there's a different thing they're good at that I used to do, but maybe I'll give it to them. And then I'll start doing the thing that they're supposed to be doing because I'm just faster at it and better at it. And did you notice how many times they said the word just? Anytime, this is Megan Dolly's, I love this sentence. Anytime you're saying just, you're probably giving up something you shouldn't be giving up, whether it's time, money. I'll just do that just once. It's just an hour to drop by the house, right? Or I'll just throw this in this one time, or I'll let them get away with scope creep this one time, right? If you're saying that about your employees, I'm just going to let it go another month. Maybe they'll learn. I do agree. You have to make sure you've done your job training your staff, probably, and giving them. Yes, and giving them the tools and any outside trainings and software they need to run their job. If you haven't done that, then it's your fault they're not working out.
True.
Okay. But if you've done everything that I've told you to do and they're still not working out, don't lose sleep another night. Make sure you let them go. And I'm giving a bonus tip here. I've been a manager my whole life of people from in my 20s. Never fire somebody on a Thursday or a Friday. I know it sounds silly, but try to let them go kindly on a Monday or a Tuesday, because then they can actually take action to help themselves during a work week after they get over the trauma of being let go, and they can get right to open business hours and trying to get another job for themselves. Sometimes if you let someone go on a weekend, a Thursday or a Friday, they're going into a weekend and they feel like they can't help themselves. And they go into a little bit more of a funk, which is unnecessary if you can avoid it.
Yeah. Right? That's very kind. I think that's really thoughtful.
I learned that when I was in my 20s working at a bank, when I did a human resources seminar. And I thought, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. You got to let them go for your business. It's all business. It's not about your emotion, but you can at least do it kindly, or as kind as you can do it. Right. Yeah. So, all right, everyone, go have a great Thursday. Thank you, Lesley. If you guys are interested in learning the self-learning with your staffing, with your sales, with your marketing, with your pricing, with your numbers, with your mindset, and everything you need to know about running a profitable interior design business, but you're not ready for high-touch coaching, which is what we do, really. We hold your hand through growing your business. We also have a program called Our Essentials, which is all the lessons behind the coaching that you can do on your own, self-learning, videos, templates, spreadsheets.
Yeah, everything.
Examples of everything.
You don't need us. I mean, we love having you. And of course, there's amazing benefits to group coaching and mastermind. But
of course,
you are a self-starter and you want to make progress, join Essentials. The investment is incredibly reasonable and it's month to month. You're not committed. Go learn what you need to learn. Don't stay stuck. There are ways to change things today.
Right. And not just really high price things. We are $197 a month to get access to 100 trainings, videos, templates, and things, everything you need to run your interior design business is called our Essentials program. All right. Click the link if you want to check it out, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.